Again, if people watched the video, they would know this. But the issue is, nobody watched the fucking video. There's a lot of people, it's very controversial because of the things that I'm saying inside this video. I make this initial argument about reparations, and I say, great. Well, this isn't actually what I say, this is what Steven Crowder says. He says, great. You got your own areas.
Then don't ask them to pay for it.
And then I say, mind you, slavery lasted 246 years. About 470,000 slaves were brought to the U.S. 470,000 people weren't paid a penny for their work on U.S. soil. Average laborer earned about $1 a day in 1700. It's about $80 adjusted to today. Therefore, U.S. owes black people $3.3 trillion in unpaid wages. Now, unfortunately, many people didn't make it this far in the video. If they did, they would actually know that I was not arguing for reparations. Reparations was just merely the vehicle of my argument. My bigger argument, the main argument that I was making, is that black people increased the economic value of the United States. Black people helped build the United States. That was the main point of it. I don't actually think we should get reparations. I'm not really in support of reparations. Again, if people watched the video, they would know this. But the issue is, nobody watched the fucking video. So I'm going to make this video very short, super short for you guys, because 97% will not finish this video. You're arguing with somebody. Let's say you're having a conversation with somebody. Maybe you're not even having a conversation. You're watching a video like you're watching this one, right? You read the title, you get enraged. You watch the little thumbnail, get enraged. Watch the first minute. You're like, oh, seething with anger. I hate this guy. I hate him. I hate his arguments. And then you start typing. Based off of the title, maybe a minute into the video, and you form an argument. You're straw manning. You didn't even finish the argument. Finish the video. Finish the video. At least let them finish their point. Let them finish that section of that video. Comment only on that section of that video. This is very important, because what you don't want to do is have 200 people type, I can't believe you believe this thing. And then the author of that video has to then correct 200 people.
200 people?
I made my point very clear, very concise. I literally said, I don't think we're going to get reparations. I don't think we're going to get reparations. This isn't the point of that comment.
This isn't the point of that comment.
What about the rest of it?
The point of that comment is that that's the effective value that black people did as slaves within that 246 years. We're not counting anything else. Just those 246 years. That's the effective value that the black people put into the U.S. economy. You can go back into the video. I literally said that. That is a direct quote. Black people did $3.3 trillion worth of unpaid wages effectively to build America. And we're as American as anybody else in this country. That was the point, right? I was reading some of these comments and I'm like, that can't, I didn't say that. Did I say that? Like, I was kind of getting gaslighted into thinking that I said that. So I actually watched the video. I watched the entire part. It's only 2 minutes. It's only 2 minutes. And nobody got that far. Let the fucking person finish the argument, look at the argument, and then reply to the argument. Don't assume the rest of the argument based off of one part of the argument. This should be something that's very standard. Okay, this should not be revolutionary information. This is now revolutionary information in 2025 to let people finish what the fuck they're saying before you actually comment, before you actually bombard them. Now I got a bunch of people thinking that I want reparations when that has never been the case. I have not said anything in support of reparations in years, ever since I was like in high school. For anybody who actually does care about my opinions, let's say there was reparations and somebody asked me, hey, what should we do? What should we do? I'd say, well, put it in education. Give more black people higher education for free. That's what I would do. I think knowledge is power. I think knowledge is where things are going to shift and enlighten them, enrich them. That's the thing. That's the thing that we need to do. And it's just unfortunate. It's unfortunate that I have to make a video like this, because it should be very standard, especially with people who are trying to make you seem like an idiot. Like, if I think that you're an idiot, I want to make sure that I attack every point. Me personally, I want to make sure that I attack every point that you make in a video or whatever. I can dunk on you here, 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 here. stat here, fact here, stat here, fact here. Like, that's how I do it. Y'all don't do that way. It's just it's kind of crazy to me. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of crazy. But anyways, most of y'all didn't make it to this far in this video, unfortunately. Also, I think it's really telling that nobody mentioned the Nia Wilson point or the Irina Zarutska point or Steven Crowder's weird allegory about his child. Nobody mentioned anything about that, but it's obvious now, right? Like, comment, subscribe, right? Like, comment, subscribe.